Love sexy.
Love sex. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Sex right here on Infoboxdaily, and it's your girl Chris. Today's episode is a special one. All the way from the island in Lagos, Nigeria. On the table with me is Sunny and my girl Ogo.
Hi.
How you guys?
Yeah, good.
How are you doing?
Great, actually.
All right, so today's topic is, does watching porn help your sex life? So guys, tell me, does watching porn help your sex life? Let me start with Sunny.
Yeah, fantastic. I think to me it does, different ways, especially when you want to get down with a girl. So I think it gives you different kind of experience. There are different ways. Doesn't matter you go to bed before you can do the sex. You can do it
Anywhere,
anyhow. So it's been so helpful.
It's been so helpful.
Yeah.
So how many times you watch porn in a week?
I can't really specify,
You can't specify.
the numbers of time I do watch it, but I think in most especially weekends, that's when you're at home.
So probably weekends are, let's say, usually 3 days or 2 days, so maybe
Or
2
just
days.
2 or 3 days, as you said.
Okay. So Ogo, tell me.
Well, I think I'm not a fan of porn because I would say I'm old school. I like to do things the normal way. I like to follow a pattern. But I'm not going to judge people that watch porn. I'm going to just judge them based on the way they react with whatever they gather. Depends on the age you start watching porn, how you handle whatever reaction you get from watching porn.
So what about if you have a partner that's always watching porn? And he gives you the excuse that it's gonna help your sex life. How would you feel?
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with my intimacy, I'm not sure I would want to judge him or conclude. I wouldn't want to rule out all his habits. But as soon as it starts to affect me, in terms of intimacy, then we have a problem. Apart from that, I'm fine.
So would you watch it with him?
Well,
Since you're not a fan of it, but this is your man we're talking about.
As long as watching doesn't come with action, I think I would rather go with like baby steps. Let's watch first, then
we'll do it later. Okay, so tell me, you've been watching porn
Yes.
just to boost your sex life.
Yes.
So, have you think it has improved your sex life?
A lot. I've seen some different styles, which I get to see the sex toys, which I can
So, do you use a sex toy?
Yes, I do, and which that's another different.
For yourself? I mean, not with your woman, by yourself.
By myself, yes. Well, that's another experience entirely. So whenever she's not around, I think I can go down on my own and enjoy myself and feel good.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is new.
I think that's the major problem I have with porn again. It encourages you to be selfish in the sense that he just said when she's not around, he can go down on your own.
He can just do his thing.
How do you handle that? Like when she's around, like what she doesn't do the way you want to do it, so you help yourself when she's right there.
Does she watch this with you?
Yes, she does.
Oh, and
She does.
enjoys it.
If she does not, I think that there won't be a correlation.
All right, so oh God, let me come to you. Well, he just spoke about him and his wife, but in the situation that you and your man, let's just put it like in this scenario, this is you and your man is a man like Sunny. How would you feel?
So I do not know how to handle being with someone that loves porn, except he's going to help me. He's going to carry me along.
Carry you
Make me
along.
understand. Except he's not going to ask me to do all those things that, like look like those people, act like them, flip my legs to and fro. Fine. If there's a gradual process where you bring me into it, fine. But
Because obviously,
I'll have to pass.
I think that's the reason why we need to watch together. We need to watch it together
And
you
learn it.
understand?
So
And
when
we
you're
learn
watching
all
it-
together, I can't explain all it takes.
That's the point. Am I watching to learn or improve?
so basically, when you watch it with your wife, you want your wife to learn new moves.
Exactly.
You want her to try to put her leg somewhere.
Yes, it's part of the interesting aspect of it. She understand. It doesn't really matter that it must be sex often. She understands. So the ways that you can give your wife oral sex, it doesn't matter. You go down, you get it. Fantastic. Whenever I get to give my wife oral sex, in fact, she enjoys it better.
I'm really enjoying this topic right now. It's really steaming and interesting. Still from Lagos, Nigeria, the special episode of Let's Talk Sex. And the topic is, does watching porn help your sex life? We're just laymen on this table and everybody has their own opinion, but let's see what an expert has to say.
What I know about pornographic was to use it for a therapy for those who are married. That is, if you have a problem of getting to your peak. If the man was doing it and now want to introduce to the woman, or if the woman was also doing it and want to introduce to, and they are now married, that's fine. They could share, it could spark the sex life, all right? It could actually add a bite to it. Sex in itself is a communication. So what you will do for me to really enjoy the sex, I have the right to tell you. But then if we were watching it together and we do adore one, say, style, yes, you can say that, oh, if you do this, I think I will like it. The woman too can also say, if you do this, I think I'll like it. But of course, sex is actually about the mind. And so if the mind doesn't call for that and you are asking it to be like that, it means you are forcing it to happen. So if the man wants or had seen some kind of a style and want the woman to do, and the woman can do it, you realize that then it becomes like we are not communicating properly because we had seen something and that is what is luring us to do what we are doing. It's not coming from the heart, but sex itself must be lured, must generate itself from the two people in it.
Love sexy.
Welcome back, guys. It's still Let's Talk Sex on Infobox TV, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Well, that was the expert's view. What do you think? So before we end this show, I would like to ask Ogo, do you have any advice for people who are not into porn, but may end up with partners that watch porn?
Okay, I would just simply say leave your options open, but with guards at the back, and with guards outside, so you don't just lose it. Well, learn a little, play a little, enjoy a little. I don't think you should have a gauge, and maybe you might just end up loving it more than you used to.
All right, thank you, Ogo. So Sonny, tell me, what advice you have for guys who are actually into porn, but want their partners to also, you know, join them to improve their sex life?
Thank you. I think my advice to people like that is, you know, they need to study their wife, know the kind of what their wife wants, you know, in time of sex. So because if you don't do it fast, another man is out there to act faster than you do. Study her very well so that, you know, you won't impose what she does not want, you know, into her lifestyle.
Thank you, guys. So we've heard the expert's view and we've heard what Ogo and Sonny has to say. If you want to learn a little bit and play a little bit. And if you have a partner, teach her how to do it, or teach her how to watch it. Don't impose it on her. Well, this has been Let's Talk Sex right here on Infobox TV, coming all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. And it's your girl, Chris. Bye.
Love sexy.
Hey, you love that video, right? Just hit on the subscribe button right now to get yourself updated on what is trending out there right here on Infobox TV. And oh, you want more videos? Just hit on the more button.